Good morning, students. Let's do our fourth poem, The Last Bargain, written by Rabindranath Tagore. In the beginning, outline of the poem is given. A bargain is an agreement in which both parties promise to do something for each other. So, bargain is a type of deal which is settled between two persons or two parties, just like we do bargaining in the market. Someone is looking for work. We can see in the picture a worker, a laborer is sitting, and a boy is playing with the toys. So, someone is looking for work, waiting to be hired. He wanted to be hired. He strikes a bargain, but he thinks it worthless. He tries twice again, but doesn't like either. So, there were three bargains, but the laborer, the poet, the narrator of the poem, he does not like any bargaining. Finally, in the end bargain, when he is hired for nothing whatever, he is happy as never before. What is the bargain and why is it the best? So, in the end, finally, the last bargain is there, and in the last bargain, the poet is hired for nothing. He did not get anything. He is happy as never before. Let's find out what is the bargain and why is it the best. Come and hire me, I cried while in the morning. I was walking on the stone paved road. Sword in the hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. So, in this first stanza, a laborer or a worker is saying, come and hire me. Come and give me work and give me some money or something. I cried while in the morning. So, it was the morning time. You can say in the morning, the poet was walking on the stone paved road. He wanted to be hired by someone. He cried, come and hire me. The king tried to hire him with his power, but his power did not count. So the poet refused, and the king went away. Second stanza. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. So we have seen that poet's power, it was counted for nothing. Naught means nothing, and he went away in his chariot. Chariot is a horse driven cart. Next stanza. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered along the crooked lane. An old man come out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. And in the second stanza, we came to know that it was the summer season and midday time was there, and due to heat, the people were in their houses and their doors were shut, means streets were lonely, only a few people were there in the street. So, poet was wandering in the curved streets, and just then an old man came out with the bag of gold. He pondered and said, pondered means thought. He thought and said that he would hire the poet with money. Then he weighed his coins one by one, but the poet rejected that bargaining. So, in the heat of the midday, the poet was wandering along a street. An old man came with a bag of gold. He wanted to hire the poet with his money. But for the poet, his gold coins were valueless. So he too went away. Now the evening came. Let's read next stanza. It was evening. The garden hedge was all aflower. The fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. So it was the evening time now, and the garden was full of flowers. Garden hedge means a flower bush. A flower means filled with flowers. So in the garden, the flowers were blooming. It was full of beautiful flowers. The fair maid. Maid means beautiful girl. The fair maid came out. A beautiful girl came out and said that and told the poet or offered the poet that she would hire the poet with a smile. But her smile paled and melted into tears. Paled means turned yellow and it reduced to tears. So she went back alone into the darkness. So she also went back alone in the dark. So this bargain was not also settled. Now the last stanza. The sun glistened on the sand, and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing with shells. He raised his head and seemed to know me and said, I hire you with nothing. From henceforward, that bargain stuck in child's play made me a free man. Then the poet is saying, the sun glistened on the sand and the sea waves broke. Glistened means shone, shone, shining. The sun was shining on the sand and the sea waves, they were coming without any order. They were striking at the seashore without any order. Just then the poet saw a boy, a child. He was playing with the seashells. He raised his hand and as if he wanted to say that I will hire you with nothing. From after that, the bargain struck. The deal was settled. And for that, poet did not get any money. And finally, we came to know, finally the poet met a child who was playing with shells on the beach. He raised his head and said, I hire you with nothing. The poet agreed, and thus the bargain was struck. He has never been happier before. The child's play made him a free man. Actually, the poem The Last Bargain conveys that power and money have no value. They can't give a man true happiness and freedom. Even the smiles are short lived. They turned into sorrows and tears. To achieve happiness and freedom, a man must be free. The poet was in search of inward freedom and joy. So, when the poet was playing with the child has no greed, the child was innocent. His simplicity attracted the poet, and when he was playing with the boy, he was spending his time with the boy, but he was not getting any money, but he was getting inner, inner joy, true happiness. So, this is the last bargain. In the end, the poet is saying, when we are enjoying our hobby or we are enjoying our time with simplicity, with happiness, that is the best bargain, the last bargain. So, this was the poet, The Last Bargain. Thank you, students.